Good morning. It's time for chapter 30 in Save Me a Seat. Do you want to ride to school this morning? Mom asked. She's dressed and already wearing her apron. There's a flash of lightning followed by a boom of thunder. Sure, I tell her, looking out the window at the dark sky. I'll take a ride. I tip my glass up and drink the last of my strawberry banana smoothie. She made for me for breakfast. No huevos rancheros, just a smoothie and 2 bowls of Cheerios. That's a lot of food, like normal. Dad comes into the kitchen. There's a piece of tissue stuck to his chin where he cut himself shaving. Did you tell him yet? He asked. Oh, wait, that's Dad. Did you tell him yet? He asked my mother. Tell him what? I asked nervously. I'm quitting my job. Mom says, you don't have to do that, I tell her, even though I hope it's true. It's a done deal, she said. I already gave my notice. Today will be my last day. Don't we need the money? I ask. I'll find something else, Mom says. To be honest, I'm not crazy about the job anyway. When I suggested to the kitchen staff that maybe we could change up the menu a little, offer some healthier options like quinoa or tofu or something, they looked at me like I was crazy. I laugh. I'm happy to eat tofu and quinoa, but I'm even happier to eat chicken fingers and hamburgers. If my mother really isn't going to be the lunch monitor anymore, that means lunch can go back to normal, to being my favorite subject at school. Woohoo! There's another flash of lightning. Guess we're going to need our raincoats, Mom says. Come on, game on, 7 o'clock tonight, Dad reminds me. We're still on, right? Are you kidding, I say? Big Peppy is gonna bring it home for the socks. You think I want to miss that? When I go upstairs to brush my teeth, I find Mia hiding under the bed. She's afraid of thunderstorms. Don't worry, Mimi, I tell her, reaching under the bed to give her head a pat. Joey, my mother calls. Hurry up. The roads are going to be slick and I don't want to be late. I give Mia one more pat, grab my backpack, and run downstairs. All set? Mom asks, handing me my raincoat. She's got hers on already. 1 sec, I tell her. I go into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and take out a small glass bowl, like the one Mother had chopped the cilantro in the other day. I like cilantro. What's that for? She asks as she watches me shove the bowl into my pocket. It's for an assignment, I tell her. I promise I'll bring it back. What's the assignment? She asks. I'll explain in the car. When I tell Mom what I'm doing for my personal reflection project, she starts to cry. This time, for a change, it's the happy kind of crying. You're one terrific kid, she says. Do you know that? Believe it or not, I feel like I kind of do. I'm in a pretty good mood by the time we get to school. It doesn't hurt that Friday is pizza day at Einstein, my favorite school lunch of all. As we turn in the driveway, out of nowhere, this dark red minivan comes speeding around the corner and almost cuts us off. Watch out! My mother cries, honking the horn. The driver of the minivan honks back and doesn't even slow down. She just zooms past all the other cars, waiting to drop the kids off, then cuts in front of the line and parks sideways so nobody can get past. A dark-haired woman in a long blue dress jumps out, holding the biggest umbrella I've ever seen in my life. It's really pouring now. As my mom and I run across the parking lot together, jumping over puddles, the woman in the blue dress hurries around to the other side of the minivan and opens the sliding back door. A minute later, a little kid in a funny-looking red hat gets out. He's so small, at first I think he's in first grade or something. But when he turns around and I see the way he pushes up his glasses with his thumb, I know right away who it is. I bet that's Ravi. Okay, it's getting interesting. I wonder what the little bowl is for. Until next time.